everybody. What should I learn to get US accounting or tax jobs remotely? It is not hard to learn US accounting, and you certainly do not have to clear some tough exam like CPA or ACCA to get started. Most people take 3 to 4 years to clear such exams, no matter what the coaching centers claim. You can get the same jobs and same clients even without CPA qualification. It sounds crazy, but true. If you know US GAAP and operate softwares like QuickBooks, Zoho Books, Xero, or Wave, you can already start working with the US clients and earn around 2 lakhs per month. If you become a successful freelancer or land jobs in India with the big four that pays above 1 lakh per month already without any CPA qualification. Of course, when you're already earning well and want even more growth, you can choose to get your CPA at that time. However, when you can learn US accounting skills and get opportunities in just 6 months, it does not make any sense to start by aiming at CPA or ACCA at the first step. It should only come later. Figure out where your skills will get maximum value, everybody. How can you establish credibility and trust in that market? How can you have inbound services requests? Now, here is a list of 20 skills that you must learn to do that. How to prepare general purpose financial statements under US GAAP, balance sheet, P&L account, statement of changes in equity, SOCE, how to formalize and regularize bookkeeping and accounting work for a US startup using QuickBooks, how to create a robust invoicing and recovery process for a startup to maximize timely payments, reduce cash cycle, how to prepare and enforce financial controls, how to stay on track with tax reporting, accounting treatment of tangible and intangible property using IP and goodwill, foreign currency accounting for cross border transactions, how to prepare annual operating plan, capex, opex, and budgeting, how to prepare financial models and plans, projections, how to use Zero and Wave for startup and SME accounting. Now, these were 10 skills that are already enough to get a job and serve many clients immediately. However, you should also continue to learn 10 more important and advanced skills, such as how to do different kinds of financial reporting for private investors, how to account for inventories in a practical scenario, manufacturing, assembling, or processing businesses, ASC 330, how to calculate and report earnings per share, including disclosure requirements, ASC 260, how to account for leases, how to account for fixed assets like property, plant, and equipment in ASC 360, how to prepare a statement of cash flows, how to prepare a financial dashboard, MIS, to measure key metrics, how to prepare a use of funds plan for investors, how to calculate unit economics, profitability, CAC, ARPU, and EBITDA, how to prepare a cap table for investors. Now, how did we come up with this list of 20 skills? Have you heard of Pareto principle? It is a very powerful one, also known as the 80-20 rule. It has been seen that 20% of efforts usually produces 80% of the results. 20% of people own 80% of the wealth, 20% of the companies in the industry corner 80% of the profits earned, and so on. 20% of the ads get 80% of the customers. In some cases, things can get even more extreme, and 5% of the efforts produces 95% of the result. Only 5% of the artists sell 95% of the art. In some cases, things can get even more extreme. 5% of the efforts produces 95% of the result. Only 5% of the artists sell 95% of the art. 5% top sports professionals get 95% of the sponsorships from brands. 5% of the startup investments produce 95% returns of VCs, etc. Now, skill arbitrage applies Pareto principle to skill education. We start with the assumption that these are 20 tasks that professionals need to do 80 or 90% of the time. If we can teach beginners to master these 20 tasks really well, they will stand out from all competition unless the rest of the people also put in the same focused effort. If we teach beginners to master these 20 tasks really well, they will stand out from all competition unless the rest of the people also put in the same focused effort. In interviews, in trial tasks, in internships, these people who mastered the Pareto principle based 20 tasks will win every single time and come across as much more impressive. The secret to our success is identifying these 20 tasks, carefully based on our industry research, interviews with employers, and studying freelance platforms. Each of these skills can open a door for earning for you. But with all 20, you will be in a really awesome position. So please make sure you have a list of these 20 skills. If you missed it, make sure you join our channel for US accounting aspirants. If you can identify the 20%, then you can avoid the rest. Focus on your resources on the few things to learn and make progress much faster than those who do not know about or follow Pareto principle. Remember, this is true not only for learning skills. If you pick the right skills, 20 are enough to launch your international career. If you pick the right clients, 20 are enough to give you financial freedom. If you pick the right strategies, you can get your first client in just 20 days. In 20 months, you can have your own consulting firm. The goal is not merely to keep slogging forever. For 10 or 20 years, reach the prime of your career. You can produce big results and reach the prime of your career with velocity, thanks to the Pareto principle. Now, what if you're not cut out for doing consulting business? If you fail to get clients, will all these efforts be wasted? Not at all. Some of our students don't like to do business, chase clients, build personal brand, etc. They learn US accounting and simply get a better paying job from Big Four. They can also get a job with the top CA firm that has a good clientele, as many fast growing Indian companies in the new economy are starting US entities and need help with US accounting, US tax filing, and US compliances. As you get such experiences, it also becomes possible to get physical or remote jobs abroad. Do you want to get Big Four jobs in India or US remote jobs? Learn US accounting immediately. And no, doing CPA is not the minimum requirement. It takes a long time and a lot of effort to clear the CPA exam, and you can do it later. First, get that job, get those clients, and start making money. Acquire the low hanging fruits before aiming higher. Here are some examples of skill arbitrage alumni who got jobs with the Big Four. You see Animesh Goel, he works with PwC. You see Umang Bansal works at Deloitte, Prem works at PwC, Ashwant works with Deloitte, and Narendra with PwC. Do you want to learn how to get started with pitching to US clients? Make sure you come to attend our free live online bootcamp over 3 days, everybody, to receive a step by step roadmap. You could start networking with US clients on the side from next week itself. The bootcamp is online and you can join from anywhere. No recordings are there, everybody, so I'll see you there.